Welcome back to my channel Easy Accountancy. Today we are going to start another new term which is very commonly used in accounts, that is called goods. Goods has been used very frequently in accounts and even in our daily life. So what is goods mean? Goods is very simple. Like every business organization is dealing with some product. So every transaction is having something which is related to goods or services. All transactions and every sum we will find something which is related to goods. So let's focus on the goods. Normally it is called as products. What is the products? Product means every business organization is dealing with something, that is exchange of goods and services. Exchange deals trade with something. That something is called as product, and in accounts we called it as a goods. So there are two types of product. First is tangible product. What is a tangible product? You can visit my previous video. You will get to know what is the tangible product is. So tangible product is normally called as goods. Now what is the second type of goods? The second type of goods is called as intangible product. So you can see what is the intangible product in my previous video, but I will tell you what is the meaning of intangible and tangible. Intangible means which we can't see, which we can't touch. Tangible means which we can see, we can touch. So the things which we can see, we can touch is called tangible product, and the things which we can't see, we can't touch is called intangible product. Intangible products are known as services, while tangible products are known as goods. So let's see what are all these things, which are more example. So this concept get very clear now. There is a boy named Ramesh. Ramesh buys computer parts, assemble them and sell the computer. For him, the computer parts and the computers would be goods. The computer parts would be his raw material, while computer that will turn as his finished product. So we can say goods for him will be computer parts and computer. Now take one more example. Mr. Roy deals with furniture. So for him, he is buying ready furniture from a carpenter and sell them. So for him, furniture would be goods. So that will clear you. As the nature of the organization change, as the type of the organization change, the goods are going to differ from organization to organization. In short, we can say that tables, chairs are the goods for furniture dealer, while books will be goods for bookseller, and cloth is a kind of good for a cloth merchant. What is an intangible product then? Intangible product is called as a services. So I'll give you one more example. If you visit a doctor and doctor treat you, so he is using his skills and knowledge for the analyzing what you have and what he is supposed to suggest. So he is using his skills and knowledge which we can't see, we can't touch. That is called service. That is called intangible product in accounts, or this comes under the head of goods. So goods are all types of products which can be tangible product, that is called normal goods, and which is called intangible product, that is called services. So goods is a wider concept which has both things, goods as well as services. Now move ahead with our next concept, that is capital. Now capital is commonly used, it is considered as a main city of state or the country. But in accounts, capital has a different meaning. In accounts, we are using capital as the money which is invested into the business by the owner. So the owner who is going to start the organization, he has to invest money into the business to start the business, to commence the business. That is called as a capital. So the capital is the amount introduced by the owner. The owner has to invest some amount into the organization, that is to business, to run the business smoothly. That is called as a capital. Now, when he has to introduce that, he can introduce at the time of starting the business or thereafter also. So if he want to expand the business, he need more funds in the business, so he can introduce additional capital. So he can introduce this at the commencement of the business, or when he is going to start the business, or in between whenever he require, that is called additional capital. So these two times whenever it is essential for the organization, so he can introduce more and more funds in the business, that is called capital. But who has to do that? It should be done by the owner. So amount which is introduced by the owner to start the business or to run the business is called as capital. Now one more important statement I have written here about the capital, that is capital is a liability of the business. And why it is considered as a liability? Because as per business entity concept, what is the business entity concept? You can see my videos and you will come to know what is the business entity concept. So it is as per the business entity concept, the business has a separate identity than its owner. So business is totally different than the owner of the business. So owner and the business, two are different things, that is mentioned by the business entity concept. So as per the business entity concept, business is separate and distinct, means different identity from its owner. So capital is known as owner's equity or net worth. And now I will give you one statement, one very important formula for capital, which is we are going to use for our next chapter. So let's go and visit. Just we are going to visit today. Okay, so the statement or the formula which is highly important, that is called as a capital is equals to, how we are going to calculate the capital? Capital is equals to assets minus liability. So this is very important. Sometime I will say capital is equals to assets minus liability. Then sometime I will ask you what is assets. Sometime I will ask you liabilities. With the help of this equation, you need to find out what is a capital, what is asset and what is a liability. The formula is, again I repeat, capital is equals to assets minus liability. So today we have done with the two concepts. First is the goods, second is the capital. So goods and capital, two concepts we have covered now. So if you like my video, please do mention like, subscribe and share with your friends and anyone in the family. It will helpful for learning from basic accounting to advanced, because as we go ahead, I'm going to start with the problems, answers, solutions. So all these are going to cover in this videos. So please do like my video, subscribe, share, which will help everyone. And if you have any doubt or you want to say any questions or any queries regarding it, please write it below it. So I will get back to you and resolve your queries. Okay, thank you.